Alright, welcome ladies and gents. A legal YouTuber has commented on the Gina Carano lawsuit with Disney, and I thought we would take a look at it. I thought it'd be interesting. They're claiming that it's a clear slam dunk here. I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, but I will take a look and see what a lawyer has to say. What do you guys think of this before we dive into it? Do you think that there's a case? Do you not? I think, to me, it's not that she's been fired, right? We can look at the ethical, moral reasons behind her being fired and say that that's not okay, etc. But it's not the fact that she's been fired that she has a case for the lawsuit. To me, when I look at it, it's the fact that they made false claims publicly on the back end of firing her. That's the issue, I reckon. But what do you guys think? Because I know that this is pretty polarizing on some people anyway. So let's take a look. Hit subscribe if you're new here, folks. Turn the bell notifications on. And yeah, follow me on Twitter at @MrHReviews. Anyway, so a legal analyst reacts to Gina Carano's lawsuit against the Walt Disney Company. Clear slam dunk here. Legal analyst Andrew Esquire, who runs the Legal Mindset YouTube channel, shared his expert opinion on Gina Carano's lawsuit against the Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm. So Esquire went over each of Carano's complaints, which include wrongful discharge and refusal to hire, and sex discrimination. So he's claiming like it's valid on multiple levels. So this will be interesting to see what's said anyway. So first he addressed the wrongful discharge complaint by sharing the California statute that the suit alleges Disney violated. And I quote, "No employer shall make, adopt, or enforce any rule, regulation, or policy forbidding or preventing employees from engaging or participating in politics or from becoming candidates for public office, controlling or directing, or tending to control or direct the political activities or affiliations of employees." Interesting. Political speech is a political activity. They terminated her based on her posts, which were political in nature, which was trying to forbid her from engaging in politics, therefore controlling her. Interesting. Side note, this article is over on That Park Place. I'll leave a link down below. So next he would then cite another position of the law. It goes on to say no employers shall coerce, influence, or by any means threaten of discharge or loss of employment to adopt, follow, or restrain from adopting any particular course or line of political action or activity. They're dead to rights on this. This fits neatly with this statute. Interesting. What do you guys think? He would then say they clearly coerced her. So just alone the behaviour in trying to control her expression is enough to violate it. This is 100% a slam dunk, a clear slam dunk here. Now there was another one as well. New York lawyer Joe Neerman, who runs Good Logic YouTube channel. He said, so 3 causes of action, 2 labour law, 1 sex discrimination. To me, first blush, the labour law one seems somewhat stronger. I don't know, but it seems stronger. I don't know enough to tell you how great it is. It seems stronger, but I like the fact that they went after it. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, if you're looking at it, so what's the first law is a California statute. So no employer shall make, adopt, or enforce any rule, regulation, or policy forbidding or preventing employees from participating in politics. I mean, I guess they don't actually have any rule on that, do they? I mean, I guess you could say it's an unwritten rule, but they don't really have policies on it either. But I guess by the very nature and virtue of their response to Gina Carano's tweets, that is by proxy a rule, I guess. And it does say anyway, controlling or directing, or tending to control or direct the political activities or affiliations of employees. I mean, that is, I'd say that's pretty close to being true by the looks of it. You know? But that's if, right? That is if, and this is what's important. That is if one can claim that the tweets were political in nature. Which I think she even said that they weren't. Because by her own claim, I think she said that they weren't political. Now, you could argue that they were. And I guess that's what Andrew Esquire is doing, is saying that they are political in nature. But she would say that they... I think she said that they weren't political. So I don't know about that one. And, I wish her Godspeed on this. I'm not trying to rag on her or anything like that. I just don't know whether controlling or directing or tending to control or direct the political activities or affiliations of employees. And he did say political speech is a political activity. That's true. They terminated her based on her posts, which are political in nature, which is trying to forbid her from engaging in politics, therefore controlling her. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree that they are political in nature. I mean, I think the LGBTQ lobby is political. I think that whole side of things is political, absolutely unequivocally political. I think the nature of COVID and the vaccines were political. I think her commentary on the response by governmental officials and clamping down on individuals who weren't vaccinated and things like this, I think that is political. But I don't know if she has determined them to be political. So, interesting. And then the last one, what was it? It goes on to say no employers shall coerce, influence, or by any means threaten of discharge or loss of employment to adopt, follow, or restrain from adopting any particular course or line of political action or activity. Well, that's kind of true. I mean, if one can argue that her initial posts were political, if she chooses to argue that they were political, then that is true, isn't it? Really, that's a true statement. And he's right by saying that they're dead to rights on this, and it's a clear slam dunk. Interesting. But then the other guy didn't go balls to the wall on it. So I don't know. I mean, this will be very interesting and fascinating to see how these things move forward. With Elon Musk behind it, that's a serious weight there. So what do you guys think? Let me know down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Thoughts? Drop them down below. Give the video a like, and please do share it. And I am encouraging people to follow me on Twitter, because YouTube isn't notifying you guys. Whereas if I tweet a video out and you have your notifications turned on there, then hopefully you get notified of the video there, basically. So yeah, do follow me on Twitter at MrAgeReviews. Cheers guys, take care. Bye bye now.